All right, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk just real quickly. This is actually an ornamental, so this is a little tip down here. When you're going into the winter and you're looking for cold remedies, and you look over into different parts of the world, different people use these plants and herbs differently. In America, kid you not, this is an ornamental. It's called the vitex. You can see it has these beautiful purple leaves. It's an ornamental plant here in America. When you start to move into like the Asian cultures, this is called, in the Philippines, it's labundi. In China, it's called like the Chinese chase tree, something like that. Basically, the leaves are boiled for a tea for colds, coughs. Look it up. I'm gonna show you a simple way. Like I said, in America, what tricks you is the name. It says vitex, and you're like, it's only sold as an ornamental tree. But that also makes it where it's not as expensive as an average fruit tree. All you do is you just taking these leaves. You can see they're kind of starting to, the winter is starting to get to them now. So this tree will defoliate during the winter. You gotta get these leaves before the winter comes, before a real deep freeze hits them. It's been getting a little cold here, and they're gonna just dry out in the fall. So what I'm doing is I'm coming out here, and we've already got some inside, but I wanted to do this video just to show you all kind of which leaves you want to be looking for. These are pretty good here. You can see how these are kind of drying out. Now, all of these leaves look good a week ago, but we're getting a little bit behind now. So just getting the best leaves you can get and throwing them in a bag, right? They're gonna dry out on their own. Don't use plastic because it's gonna start to mold. But in a regular paper bag, as they dry, the paper is gonna take the moisture for you. You may not know it, but a lot of these trees that you use, even your fruit trees, you can do it this way. Fig trees, your fig leaves are very medicinal. And of course, when the kids are a little under the weather during the winter, during the summer and the spring, then Bells would just come out here and just get some leaves. But what do we do in the fall and winter when there's no leaves on the tree? Here's a way of just getting you some of this just to have it. Put it away. You don't need a lot. If you want, you can defoliate this whole tree at some point. What got me into, believe it or not, using these leaves for teas or herbs, as far as from a fruit tree, like I say, you can use the fig. Believe it or not, you can use the mulberry. It is a good medicinal tea as well. And there's a lot of research. I like to see the trees that there's a lot of research on. That way you don't have to take my word for it. I'm gonna show you another tree that you don't think about. Everybody's waiting. You get a what I would say, what's the word for it? You start to wait, hoping for fruit. These grow good from seed, but you're waiting on these fruit for a lot of your plants, your mulberries, like I say, your figs. You're waiting on fruit, and it's just doing just leaves for 4 or 5 years. These leaves are very medicinal. These are different from your lagundi. Fig leaves and your plum leaves, they have a little, I don't know, something's on the back of the surface. Generally, you want to wash these and then just kind of wash that off a little bit. But for the most part, you take some leaves like this, whether it's dried or green, you can actually get these, take a couple of these off and boil them. Lagundi is it's different. Plum is real subtle. Fig leaves, you gotta be a grown-up. You gotta be a man, you gotta be a woman, because those fig leaves, they're strong. They're super strong. If you've ever had fig leaf tea, it'll make you like shake when you drink it almost. That's how nasty tasting it is. But it's supposed to be good for you. So while you're growing your trees, don't forget, before all the leaves fall off, this one here is basically an evergreen, but your figs, your vitex, your lagundi, those will drop and defoliate for the winter. So you have to get some of those in advance. But these right here should stay here for the whole winter. At least a couple of them should. So thank y'all for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed that video. Go out, even when you're growing fruit trees, go out and taste the leaves. Take it easy.